Welcome to Echoes and Paths, the podcast that brings you honest talk, real tools, and practical steps for living better one day at a time. I'm so glad you've tuned in, whether you're a regular or this is your first episode. TikTok listeners, don't forget, the YouTube link is in our bio, and if this episode helps you, please subscribe and share so we can grow this community together. Today, we're getting super real about procrastination, and not just what it is, but how to beat it with practical steps you can actually try today. If you're anything like me, sometimes you know exactly what you need to do, and somehow it just does not happen. Maybe it's work, school, chores, or chasing that dream you keep pushing to next week. What strikes me about procrastination is that it's rarely about laziness. It's a mix of overwhelm, fear of failing, or sometimes just not knowing where to start. Let's break this down. The first, and maybe the most underrated step, is making things small. Big tasks feel like standing at the bottom of a mountain. But when you break that mountain into little hills, like writing a single paragraph instead of a whole essay, or clearing just one shelf instead of the whole house, the work feels manageable. I keep coming back to this idea: if it feels too big, make it smaller. Progress is progress, no matter how tiny. Here's another trick. Start with what takes 2 minutes or less. It sounds simple, but the 2-minute rule is great for days when you just can't seem to start. Answer that one email, set up your workspace, or just boil water for tea if you're putting off studying. Getting in motion, even in a small way, tricks your brain out of that stuck feeling. Now, sometimes it's all about momentum. Set a timer for 15 or 20 minutes. This is where the Pomodoro technique comes in handy. Tell yourself, I'll just focus for 15 minutes, then I can stop. 9 times out of 10, you'll keep going after the timer goes off, but even if you don't, you did something. That's a win. Let's not forget your environment. If your phone is blowing up with notifications or you're anywhere near your fridge, distraction calls. Try silencing your phone, turning off the TV, or working somewhere totally new for a change in vibe. Sometimes just moving to a new spot helps you break the cycle. Pause for a second. If any of these tips are hitting home, remember to subscribe for more and share this episode with a friend. On TikTok, YouTube's in the bio for all our deep dives. Now, a lot of us procrastinate because we want things to be perfect, but perfection is the enemy of done. Give yourself permission to do a bad first draft. It's way easier to edit something that exists than to make something flawless from scratch. This works for essays, art, business ideas, you name it. Another key step is making your why clear. Write down why this task matters, how you'll feel once it's done, what opportunities open when it's finished. Sometimes all it takes to get moving is connecting the task to something bigger you care about. And here's what I find fascinating. Self-compassion actually works better than self-criticism for beating procrastination. Instead of beating yourself up, try saying, okay, I got stuck. That happens. What's the next smallest step I can take now? Change the story from punishment to progress. If you can, find yourself an accountability buddy. Tell someone your goal and when you'll do it. A simple check-in can turn a maybe into a must-do. Public commitments, even if it's just to a close friend or to your own journal, work wonders. Let's circle back for just a second. If you're listening and any of this is helpful, hit subscribe and share Echoes and Paths with your favorite procrastinator. TikTok crew, remember to check our bio for the full conversations on YouTube. So, what does beating procrastination really look like? It's not a one-time thing, it's a daily practice. A series of simple wins stacked up over time. Break big tasks into tiny steps, start small, use short bursts of focus. Change your space if you need to, practice self-forgiveness, and ask for help when you need it. At the end of the day, progress is what counts. Done is better than perfect. Taking action, even if it's slow, builds confidence and creates momentum for tomorrow. Thanks for joining me on Echoes and Paths. I hope today's episode sparks that little shift from I'll do it later to I'll do something now. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and if you're on TikTok, check our bio for the YouTube link and even more episodes to help you on your path. You're not alone in this. Every step, no matter how small, matters.